Hello everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host along with support puppet, Mr. Chicken. Yes! Today we are going to talk about self-awareness in narcissists and how it's just because you know that you're self-aware does not mean that there's miraculous change or there is going to be miraculous change, but the narcissistic person is going to gaslight themselves into believing that change is going to occur over time. Malignant Self Love by Sam Vaknin. I've been reading up on him. I'll take the book off the shelf like every year or whatever and start reading some stuff and see how much more I resonate with it, because I was under the delusion that, pushing all of this knowledge away that's going to taint my pure cup of what could be with black ink. Anyway. So I'm going to read you something that I read today talking about self-aware narcissists. And this resonated with me 100%. Now, it only took me 3 years to finally have this message given to me and for me to be able to receive it, ingest it, and be like, oh, fuck. Okay. All right. So this is the chapter, The Narcissist and Introspection. Sometimes the narcissist does gain self-awareness and knowledge of his predicament, typically in the wake of a life crisis, divorce, bankruptcy, incarceration, accident, serious illness, or the death of a loved one. But in the absence of an emotional correlate of feelings, such merely cognitive awakening is useless. It does not gel into an insight. The dry facts alone cannot bring about any transformation, not to mention healing. Now, if I read this when I was first starting out or whatever, I would be like, shut the fuck up, dude. You do not know me, because nobody tells me what to do, right? All right. Narcissists often go through soul searching, but they do so only in order to optimize their performance, to maximize the number of sources of narcissistic supply, and to better manipulate their environment. Now, I believe this is unconscious, because I'm reading this going, what the, okay? They regard introspection as an inevitable and intellectually enjoyable maintenance chore. Now, this is true because that's all I fucking do. Read up, research, try to figure out what's going on, trying to find the cheat codes in life so I can slowly but surely, correct some of these behaviors. Now, any of us, we can correct, like not being so easily triggered, learn about emotional dysregulation and how to regulate and where that comes from. We can learn not to cross people's boundaries, but these are just top behaviors, the fucking cream, the cream that gathers on the top, of the churned milk or whatever. I don't know. Am I making that shit up? Churn it all, make butter. All right. The introspection of the narcissist is emotionless, akin to an inventory of his good and bad sides, and without any commitment to change. Now, this one's weird because it's, yeah, I feel nothing, it is all cognitive. But like I said before, it's like, I'm going to figure out this Rubik's Cube. I'm going to fucking figure it out, It does not enhance his ability to empathize. That's true, right? Nor does it inhibit his propensity to exploit others and discard them when their usefulness is over. Or you're coming at me with just criticisms and shit, and you're telling me that I'm not going to be able to achieve my goal, right? All right. It does not temper his overpowering and raging sense of entitlement, nor does it deflate his grandiose fantasies. Obviously, right? The narcissist's introspection is a futile and arid exercise at bookkeeping. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, but it's true. A soulless bureaucracy of the psyche, and in its own way, even more chilling than the alternative, a narcissist blissfully unaware of his own disorder. I'm telling you, yes, I'm telling you, it was so much better not knowing, because then, I'm fucking with my mind, because then I can just behave in my normal way, and you're the problem. Life is the problem, So even though that I know that I do things that are problematic and everything, they're not stopping. This is why when I tell you, your people are not changing for their new partner, it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm proof positive as well, because, being self-aware and then having another relationship. No, I was playing a character of, I'm becoming better. I'm a better person. I'm a good girlfriend. I. So, yeah. Okay? So let that be proof. Don't fucking be jealous of somebody new. It's not happening. Okay? All right. All right, where are we? Okay, still, if the narcissist becomes self-aware, if he accepts that he is a narcissist, isn't that the first important step towards healing? Alas, no. Self-awareness, though a necessary condition for healing, it is not a significant one. Now, I know that people who are either learning about their own narcissistic personalities stuff, and this will either make you angry or make you feel defeated or whatever. But it took me 3 years of going through all of this before I could get to the point where it's like, well, I tried my ass off. I tried my ass off, and then you get into this acceptance, and then it's like, okay. Now, I think people who are narcissistic that have anxiety issues, depression, trying to get along with their partner, even if it's a behavioral correction type tool, to where they can at least mimic good behavior to get along with their partner, or help with depression or anxiety, and talk therapy for, their everyday issues or whatever, is always helpful, okay? But to actually eradicate this shit, I do not think so. I love you, Dr. Mark Eatonson. I love you, but I don't think so. Okay. Cognitive understanding of the disorder does not constitute transforming insight. In other words, it has no emotional correlate. No, I feel nothing. The narcissist does not internalize what he understands and learns about his disorder. Now that makes sense, because no matter how much knowledge and everything I gain, it's not going to morph into this nice big puffy love cloud and everything. I would like to try psychedelics though, just so I can have a moment to see what it feels like, you know, that love feeling. I don't want that sadness shit. You keep that fucking shit to yourself, okay? Where are we? The new gain knowledge that does not become a motivating part of the narcissist. It remains an inert and indifferent piece of knowledge with minor influences on the narcissist's psyche. Yes. Also, I believe that spirituality, even if it's fucking Delulu land, I love Delulu. I love tarot cards. I love, you know, the spiritual connection of all of us. Of course, I'm better than everybody else still, you know. So it kind of like, you know, I'm a teeter-totter. I have a, you know, if I want to live in delusion here, then let me, you know, I'm not hurting anybody. Sometimes the narcissist first learns about narcissistic personality disorder. He really believes he could change. Yes, usually following a period of violent rejection of the changes against him. Yeah, he feverishly wants to. This is especially true when his whole world is in shambles. Time in prison, a divorce, bankruptcy, a death of a major source of narcissistic supply, or the transformative life crisis. Yes. And yes, I went and fucking weepathoned to my ex, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking learning what love is. Fucking embarrassed. It's fucking embarrassing to look back on that and be like, oh shit, but I really thought it was fucking real, you know? And this is the delusion. This is why when I tell you, when people come back and they're giving you all of these wonderful promises and everything, we may believe it in that moment, but it's not holding. There's not going to be a miraculous change. You know, somebody can stop drinking alcohol and that's going to change your whole personality too. And alcoholics and addicts, they're also very depressed people and or, you know, and very impulsive, novelty seeking. But you get rid of that shit. But if there's a personality disorder underneath, especially psychopathy, we bode as fuck. That's like the massive enemy towards anybody with psychopathy is motherfucking boredom. For narcissistic people, it would be lack of supply sources. Okay? All right. The narcissist admits to having a problem only when abandoned. When he has hit rock bottom, when he is destitute and devastated, yes. Then he feels that he has had enough. He wants to change, and often there are signs that he is changing, and then it fades. Yes, like I said, everything that I've ever tried throughout my life, studying, even the spiritual thing, it fucking ebbs and flows because you have to be completely hyper vigilant on this shit all the fucking time. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck, I lose focus. I want to do something else. I'm always reaching and trying and tasting different dishes. You know, I'm never content. Okay, all right. He reverts to old form. Yes, and this always fucking happens, I'm telling you. The progress he has made evaporates virtually overnight. Yes. Many narcissists report the same process of progression followed by I had to look up this word, recidivist remission. The definition was a criminal who cannot reform, just does the same shit over and over again. Okay? So that word remission, and many therapists refuse to treat narcissists because of the fen frustration involved. I looked up that big fucking word too, and that meant they're gonna keep reoffending. They're just gonna keep doing the same fucking thing. Sammy and his big fucking words. Anyway, so hope is their downfall. I've made a video of this, of course. And when I made these videos in the past, I was like, that's my old self. That's not my new self. And now I realize that it's just all of us. It's just fucking all of self-aware or not. It's worse to be self-aware. Those dogs won't shut the fuck up. Where is young Dexter to take care of business? All right. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.